You have probably heard someone say, "Microwaves make food radioactive." Quite the claim, isn't it? That line pops up at family tables and group chats and on late-night social posts. It gets around more than a casserole at a potluck. It sounds serious. But don't worry, we're not in a sci-fi movie. It also sounds scary. But fear not, brave eater. But it is not true. Your leftovers are safe. For now. A microwave oven does one simple thing. It makes water molecules in your food move faster, and that movement becomes heat. Science, not sorcery. When the machine turns off, the waves stop at once. Nothing sticks to your food. Your food is hot, not radioactive. Picture a flashlight shining on a wall. While the flashlight is on, you see the beam. Turn it off, and the light is gone. A microwave is the same idea. While it runs, waves bounce around inside the metal box and get soaked up by water, fats, and sugars in your food. Those waves make the molecules jiggle, and that jiggling turns into heat. Open the door or press stop, and the waves stop. There's no leftover glow, no hidden radiation waiting to leap out. You just have warm food ready to eat. A big part of the confusion is the word radiation. It sounds like a plot from a disaster movie. But not all radiation is the same. The kind a microwave oven uses is called non-ionizing radiation. That mouthful simply means the energy is too weak to knock apart atoms or change what things are made of. It can warm, but it cannot make something radioactive. Think of it like the gentle waves at a lake stirring the water near the shore. They move things, but they do not change the water into something else. Now, let us talk safety, because you might be thinking, even if my food is fine, what about me when I stand near the door? Modern microwaves are built with layers of protection. There are door seals and interlocks, so the machine shuts off the instant you open it. Could a tiny amount of energy leak while it cooks? The standards allow only a very small amount, far below what would harm you. And here is the key. The strength drops fast as you step back. What about nutrition? Here is some good news for your weeknights. Microwaving can actually help keep nutrients in your food. Long cooking times and lots of water are what wash vitamins away. A microwave cooks fast and usually with little water, especially if you cover the dish so steam circulates. That is why quick microwave steaming is so kind to vegetables. Broccoli, beans, and carrots often keep more color, more snap, and more vitamins when you cook them briefly in the microwave instead of boiling them for a long time on the stove. Food safety, by the way, is not about radiation. It is about heat. Whether you reheat leftovers in a microwave, oven, or pan, the target is the same, a safe center temperature. Aim for 74 degrees Celsius, which is 165 degrees Fahrenheit, because microwaves can heat unevenly, help the process along. Spread food out in a shallow dish, cover it loosely, heat on medium power for more even warming, stir halfway, and let it rest a minute so the heat spreads. A small food thermometer takes the guesswork out and gives you peace of mind. A small food thermometer takes the guesswork out and gives you peace of mind. Let us tackle the usual worries in plain talk. If waves go into my food, is it not radioactive? No. The energy is absorbed and turns into heat, like sunlight warming your skin on a summer day. When the sun sets, your arm does not keep shining. Do microwaves cook from the inside out? Not really. They heat the outer parts first, then the heat moves inward by simple conduction. That is why stirring matters. Are plastic containers dangerous? Use glass or ceramic most of the time, or plastic that says microwave safe. Some plastics not meant for heat can warp or leach. If a container is cracked or misshapen, retire it. And skip metal unless your manual says a tiny piece of foil in a specific spot is okay for shielding a crust. To make this super practical, let us walk through real kitchen moments. First, the leftover soup scenario. You put the soup in a glass bowl, cover it with a vented lid or a small plate, and heat on medium power. Halfway through, you give it a good stir, then heat again until it gently steams. You rest it for a minute so the warmth evens out. If you have a thermometer, you check the center for that safe temperature. Result? Hot, even tasty soup. Second, the vegetable quick steam. Rinse a handful of broccoli and leave a little water clinging to it. Put it in a microwave-safe bowl, add a spoon or two of water if needed, cover and cook just until bright green and tender crisp. That is it. Fast cooking, little water, great flavor, and more vitamins kept than a long boil. Add a pinch of salt, a squeeze of lemon, maybe a drop of olive oil, and you are done. Third, the mixed plate. Rice, chicken, and vegetables. Spread the food so it is not piled high. Put larger, denser pieces near the edge and smaller pieces toward the center. Cover loosely. Heat on medium power, stir or rotate the plate, then rest for 2 minutes so the warmth spreads. If you have a thermometer, check the thickest part of the chicken. You want that safe 74 degrees Celsius, which is 165 degrees Fahrenheit. Then it is dinner time. A quick word about hot liquids, because this one surprises people. Plain water can sometimes overheat in a very smooth mug. Then, when you move it, it can bubble up all at once. You can avoid this by placing a wooden stir stick in the cup or adding a little instant coffee or sugar before heating. Use short bursts with a brief pause. Give the cup a gentle nudge after heating and wait a moment before taking a sip. Simple steps, big difference. Container choices matter, and they are easy. Glass and ceramic are your best friends for most jobs. If you use plastic, make sure it says microwave safe. Do not cover bowls with random plastic wrap unless the label says it is safe for heat. If you are covering a dish, leave a tiny vent so steam can escape. That keeps your food from turning soggy and keeps pressure from building up. And of course, skip bowls with metal trim and plates with shiny rims. The microwave and metal are not friends. Care for your microwave is just as simple. Keep the inside clean, so splatters do not keep cooking each time you use it. Wipe the door seals now and then so they stay tight. If the door is bent, the latch is loose, or the window screen is damaged, stop using the oven and have it looked at. These machines are designed to be safe, and they stay that way when the parts are in good shape. Most issues are easy to prevent with a quick wipe and a bit of attention. Let us bust a few extra myths while we are here. Microwaves destroy all nutrients. No, they do not. Standing near a microwave is harmful. Used correctly and in good condition, a microwave is built to keep energy inside the box. Here are some easy habits that make every microwave meal better. Use medium power more often than you think. It heats more evenly than blasting at full power. Cover food loosely to trap steam and prevent splatter. A damp paper towel or a vented lid works wonders. Arrange food so the thicker parts face the edges of the plate. Pause to stir stews, sauces, and casseroles halfway through. After the beep, let the dish sit for a minute or two so the heat spreads. And if you reheat delicate foods, try shorter bursts. You can always add more time. You cannot take it back. Let us talk about kids, late nights, and busy days. The microwave is a parent's best helper when a child is hungry right now and there's homework on the table. It is a college student's best friend when the cafeteria is closed and there is leftover chili in the fridge. It is a tired worker's safety net when you walk in the door and need something warm and fast. In all those moments, the microwave is not a scary machine. It is a smart tool that saves time, saves energy, and often saves nutrients too. If you like a tiny bit of science with your supper, here's a friendly fact. The waves inside most home microwaves are around 2.5 gigahertz. That range is good at making water molecules rotate. Rotating molecules rub against each other, and rubbing makes heat. That is all we are doing, turning motion into warmth. There is no magic, no mystery, and no leftover radiation hiding in your leftovers. You might still come across a neighbor or relative who frowns at the microwave and says, "I do not trust those things." Be kind. Fear often comes from not knowing how something works. Share the flashlight story. Share the simple rule. Microwaves heat, they do not make food radioactive. Offer a quick tip, like covering food and stirring halfway. Or better yet, steam a bowl of bright green broccoli and pass a fork. A good bite is sometimes the most convincing evidence of all. Let me leave you with a few tonight ideas to try. Reheat pizza on a plate with a small cup of water beside it to help the crust stay less chewy. Warm tortillas under a damp paper towel so they stay soft and bendable. Revive day-old rice by mixing in a spoon of water and covering the bowl so steam fluffs every grain. Melt chocolate in short bursts, stirring each time so it turns smooth without burning. For each of these, medium power, short times, a cover, and a quick stir will carry you to success. So here is the clear takeaway. In one friendly line you can repeat: microwaves heat food. They do not make it radioactive. They are built with shutoff systems and safety limits. Used the right way, they help you cook fast, keep more nutrients, and reheat safely.